Hey kids, welcome to episode 2 of Take It from the Milkman with Nick the Milkman. I'm Nick the Milkman, here to solve all your daily, world-weary problems with a smile and a little bit of tough love. As of yet, no one has actually written me for advice, but I'm not too worried about that. Y'all will come around eventually. In the meantime, I continue to troll the Chan, looking for advice to give to them. So let's get started, shall we?
All right. Most people think I'm a lazy failure, but the truth is far worse. I don't send my resume to places that require background checks, and I refuse to let anyone into my life. I wish I could say that I'm hiding from the police, the government, loan sharks, or something like that. I could at least spin those in my favor. But the truth is, I posted some stupid shit on the internet and got doxxed back in 2006. It didn't really ruin my life, as there were no in real life harassment involved. And today I'm healthily, happily employed and I live on my own, but I don't want people to Google my name, and that keeps me from going out there and doing things. I don't really mind living the rest of my life like this. It's somewhat comfortable, but a part of me wants to go to college, get a degree, get a good job. If only I could get rid of the skeletons in my closet. Is all this a matter of perspective? Am I being overly paranoid? Would you hire someone pulling this kind of baggage? Would you let someone like me perform surgery or build a bridge? Too long didn't read. How do I start over?
Start over for what? You did some stupid high school stuff online? Who hasn't? Even President Obama admitted to smoking weed. At least he had the balls to do that. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You are being paranoid. You are overthinking it. Worst case scenario, you can write wherever this information is being held online and gently and politely ask for them to remove it. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, sure, companies are asking for Facebooks and Twitter feeds right now to see what kind of person you are. I wouldn't worry too much about it if you're just going into college. Next question.
How do I find a girlfriend? I feel comfortable enough with myself at this point in my life where I feel like I need someone to make that emotional connection with. It seems like every girl I meet, we hit it off at first, but then it fizzles out and I'm left alone once again. I'm socially aware enough to learn from my mistakes, but I can't seem to find a person who's interested. My idea is I hang out with them, then I ask them out on a date. Is that the wrong strategy? Too long, didn't read. How do I find a girlfriend?
You are doing it wrong. You don't just try to hang out and then ask them on a date. That is how you get friend zoned. You ask them on a date, and then later you hang out. That way, there is no confusion about your intentions whatsoever. You come in like a friend, you're going to get treated like a friend. You come in like a suitor, you'll get treated like a suitor. Man up, grow a pair, and go for it. Next question. Pussy.
I had this huge ass bone from pork butt I slow cooked a while ago. I just put the bone in a crock pot with an onion, a couple of cloves of garlic, a couple of tomatoes, a bay leaf, and some vinegar. And water, of course. I don't have any carrots. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I thought it was a common thing like chicken stock, but I guess not. What do I do with it? I've got like 7 hours and I want to use some tofu that's been sitting in my fridge for a while. Too long, didn't read. Boiling pork butts?
It sounds like you only have the bone, which means all you can make is stock. With 7 hours, you've got enough time to reduce to a really nice broth. I think if you fried your tofu first and then added it to the broth with a little garlic, and some carrots would be nice if you could get your hands on them, you would have a very, very nice soup. Otherwise, I would say freeze your consomme and save it for later to use in other recipes as well. A pork stock is a delightful addition to rices, noodles, and all sorts of dishes. Next question.
I'm a 23-year-old man in my senior year of undergrad. There's a guy I've been close friends with since elementary school. We've always done everything together, and lately he and I are going 2 different places and it's an odd transition. Socially/politically, we've always been opposites. I've been the kind of person who has wanted to explore the world and do research and do something amazing for the world. He's always been the quote unquote support the working man kind of person. He works at a gas station and aspires to be a traffic cop or a plumber in the neighborhood he grew up in. I'm not knocking that life, he'd make a damn good cop. The past 2 years has just been endless discussion where I'll ask why he doesn't want to move out and what's stopping him, and he'll ask why can't I be happy living with my folks, why can't I get a job at a gas station, marry a nice girl, and get a place near where I grew up. The past 6 months have been really fucking weird, and I don't know if he's changed or I have, but starting around February he just started cock blocking me all the time. I asked him about it. He said, quote, I don't care about getting the girl, I just want to make sure you don't. He's been increasingly into being a real man, which means to him a PUA, dismissing anything feminine, and insisting that everything he has is bigger. When I tell him I don't care that he has a bigger hard drive or more RAM on his phone, he gets angry that I'm not angry. He acts like a lot of those guys on here and on the other chan that call themselves true alphas and then proceed to get extremely angry and defensive whenever people disagree with their posts. I'm not sure if he's matured or I have or neither, and why suddenly hanging out with the guy who's supposed to be my best friend feels more like a chore than anything else. Too long, didn't read. What should I do here?
Let it go, man. Just let it go. You're supposed to grow apart from your high school friends. I had all kinds of friends in high school, and we all thought we were just going to be BFF forever. Sadly, that's not how it works. You're going your way. He's going his. And it sounds like he's a little resentful of your way, honestly. College ain't for everybody. Plumbing ain't for everybody. And there's nothing wrong with either one. Go out into the world. Make it a better place. Have your adventures. And he can stay home and have his adventures. And don't let his one-upmanship and naysayery get you down. There's no point in it. A shorter episode this week, and I apologize for that. It's been a crazy week, and it's going to be another crazy week ahead of me. I know I've got special deliveries all day tomorrow. It's going to be a 12-hour day, but I'm still going to try to get back to you with a written blog on Wednesday. And don't forget, until next Monday, it's Milkman Monday. Take it from the Milkman. It ain't worth crying over.